Hello, how are you doing, my people? Welcome to the second story for this month. So far, how have you? Did you enjoy my first story? Should I continue? Should I stop? Are they boring? Please let me know. So, how are you, my people? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing, and welcome. If you're new here, remember this is an inspirational space and an educational space and an entertainment space. Okay? So, today I have a sizzling new hot story. Yes, yes. So, I know this has happened to a lot of you. And if it has not, then I know you people will be lying to me. Okay? So, how many of you have ever met somebody? You met online, you dated online, you left each other online. You didn't meet in real life. A lot of us have gone through that. Trust me. If you have not, then you should just count yourself one of God's favorite children, and offer a burnt sacrifice. Because trust me, life out here is hard. Okay, so I met this guy. He's from one of our neighboring countries. If I say it's going to know it's him. Okay, he was from Tanzania. Mtoto Magufuli. Anyway, I love the Swahili culture. And I don't know whether I would mind getting married there. I still want a South African husband. Anyway, so I met this guy online again. So at first he just came to my inbox, told me, hi, I've just seen a story, it's so inspiring, I really love it, blah, blah, blah. So I just said, oh, thank you, I appreciate it, aha, hoo hee, aha. So then he started hitting on me, asking me, do you have a boyfriend? What qualities do you look for in a man? And all that. So I told him, as long as we click, I'm just good. Because one of the things that I have learned is never tell a person the kind of person you are into. Why do I say this? I say this because the minute you do, they'll try and start pretending to be that person. And once they start becoming that person, you will end up falling in love with that person you think they are, when in the real sense, by the time you come to know them, they're not that person at all. Excuse me. So this guy, so he told me, okay, fine. So we started talking and talking and talking and talking. And as I said again, if the conversation starts on Facebook, leave it on Facebook. If it starts on Instagram, leave it on Instagram. Otherwise, the minute it hits WhatsApp, things just go. I don't know what happens. I do not know what happens. So we started talking. And then, by the way, okay, I don't know whether all Tanzanian men are that nice, but he was nice. He was a really, really nice, cool dude. So we had a fight with somebody I have never met. Yeah, we had a fight. As weird as it sounds, we fought because I had traveled to Addis without telling him. At that particular moment, it had not even hit me that I was even dating this guy. So I'm like, it is not exactly supposed to be a big deal, but hey, it was a big deal. So he got mad at me. And man, long distance relationships are just hard. I don't know how by the way, people in long distance relationship, can you just comment on my on this video? Just leave a comment on the comment section and tell me, like, how do you guys cope? Because honestly, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can have those video calls every day. They are a lot, and I'm not a person who loves video calls. By the way, let me tell you guys, for a person who is always in front of a camera shooting one thing or another, I just don't like video calls. I do not like video calls at all. Literally, like, they just annoy me. They, yeah, I don't like them. So we just used to video call most of the time. And sometimes he would voice call me. Sometimes he would tell me that I don't look for him, that this relationship is one-sided, and all that and all that. So in December, he wanted to come to Nairobi. Eh, I refused to let him come to Nairobi. I did not refuse to let him come to Nairobi because I didn't want him to, but because I am going to tell you another story about that. So I refused because I did not want to, I did not want drama. Because I once hosted somebody because they were out of Nairobi and I lived to regret it. It's a story I'm going to tell you probably in my next video. So when I realized that me and this guy, things were not going as planned, so I started just withdrawing. I don't know whether I really liked him. I am not very sure. Probably I was more of into the idea of liking him. Okay. So, and he's super cute and very tall. I'm a sucker for tall guys. Like, you know, I'm 5'7". You do not expect me to be with a guy who is shorter than me. It does not even make sense. So we argued again a second time because he had called me and I was not online because I was sleeping during the day because I was working at night. But that is part of the things that he did not want to understand, that my schedule and his schedule were not exactly on the alignment set. Okay. So I was like, you know what? It is what it is, bruh. It is what it is. So after some time, I was on leave. I was scheduled to go for leave. So I told him, that was early this year actually. So I told him, how about I just come to Dar es Salaam and all you have to do is just be my host. Because hey, though Airbnbs in Dar es Salaam are so cheap, but I just wanted, and I actually have other friends in Dar es Salaam, but because he was the main reason I was going to Dar es Salaam, so I felt like it was being a good thing to spend it with my mans. He was one of my mans after all. Anyway, so he's told me, I'm not sure whether that is going to work. Can I call you? Let me tell you the one thing that I smell from 75 kilometers away. Excuses. I was like, okay. All right. Yeah, I see. I unfollowed his ass. I did not block him. I just unfollowed him, deleted his number, and boom, it was done. So in short, we met online, we dated online, and then we broke up online. Or rather, I just left him in that relationship or situationship or whatever ship it was. I don't know. So share with me your experiences. How have you ever met someone online, dated online, and then broke up online? Like you never made it to the meeting stage. So, however, one day, probably when the universe aligns, maybe I will go to Jerusalem and we will meet. Maybe we will not be a couple then, but and I was still looking forward to dating a kijana Mswahili. Anywho, let me know in the comment section about your dating online experiences and breaking up online experiences. Thank you so much, guys. Subscribe. I don't know whether I said subscribe when I started this video, but subscribe, like, turn on post notifications, okay? It is free of charge to do all those things I just mentioned. So do that, my people, okay? Let's continue growing and see you on the next video.